Hey gang, Jake here. We've got Alexia. This is one of the horses from our rescue horse training course that we did. And she just finished 2 weeks after the course of development, and we're starting another 2 weeks. We're working on getting her going under saddle. But I wanted to use her since I've never done the figure 8 with her. And she's still plenty fresh in her development to show you how I would take a horse that has not done this before and start teaching them to do the pattern, and then also how quickly could we get them to do the pattern all by themselves. Okay, so we literally just, there's her pen, put the halter on, walked in here, shut the gate, turned the camera on. So there has been no warm-up, nothing. I haven't even rubbed her. I just literally put the halter on and let her out. So this will be right fresh from the start. In the 2 videos that I showed you with Gray Horse, how I would build the pattern, get the yielding working along the way, and then start making a game out of it. That was a 3-video little series. You're going to see me probably quite quickly go through all those steps. Okay, and I'm just going to talk as I go. So you can see this is how I would, for me, get a horse started on this. So walk to the marker, get her going, get her coming to me. See her, look, she's already ready to go. So I don't have to do a whole bunch of take forever. Listen to the horse. The horse will tell you when they're ready, if you will listen. Okay. Now, I don't want to knock her confidence for going up there, but I want her to go out and around. So I would softly catch her attention, get her ready to come to me, and then redirect her around. So I'm not stopping to rub on her because she's plenty distracted and ready to kind of need to get moving to get her mind on me. There we go. Gonna look like I already did this. It's all right that we missed. She's 2 out of position and I am 2 to make a thing. Just work the rope. The fence will help me with getting them to turn. There's a question. I would have been not a bad time to get her to come back to me. Here comes the question again. I'm going to take that moment to get her to come back and rub. I got her blood up enough. I don't need her worried. I like that she's being responsive. And how quickly was she ready to just do the pattern? Okay, don't get greedy. It's going to look like I already trained her to do this. Because of the sequencing that I use in starting my groundwork, drift and teeter, to get them to go, and they're so ready to come back, this just happens on its own. And they're just ready to make these changes of direction. So it's not that I've never done a change of direction in the round pen with her before. So it's just not like this. I'm ready to do my dance, change my belly button, walk off in the way I want her to go. I clucked to just say, keep going. Go ahead, you're doing great. See her, look. I don't have to do anything. Just stay out of the way. I don't have to do anything. Just stay out of the way. Good girl. Where's the baby? Hi. What do you think? You're so smart. Whoa, goodness. Just leave her alone. She doesn't need me to do anything. Just leave her alone. Rubbing her would just kind of get her going. Let her relax herself by eating some grass. See, she's starting to get curious. She's wanting to look around. Now she's been in this space. She's worked out here through the course. Does all the obstacles. Okay. Hi. Just stay out of the way. There's the question. That's worth more to me than any pattern in the world. Hi, baby. You can always spank them more later, yaw them around more later. I want my horses, and every horse, ready to come back. I had to make a living out of untraining horses from pulling away and running away. So I appreciate when they want to come back. There's a great question, and I like that she let me softly redirect her. Good. See, we're getting more and more of a conversation. Oh, darn. Now, because she's so flighty, I didn't feel like I had enough position and time to make the correction there, so I just don't even worry about it. Watch, I'll be more prepared this time. See, and just by thinking about it, gave me more than enough out and around. Look, I can let the fence do all that work for me. I don't have to make a thing. Let the fence, let the rope, let everything help you. Wait for the question. There it is. Now, I'm going to give her a chance to move her feet and choose to slow herself down. Hi. See? All you got to do is be ready to come by me, and then life is easier. And you thought I was lying that she wasn't still plenty fresh. So, we've got some responsiveness, a little bit of reaction. It's fine. What'll come is rhythm. See the feet get more rhythmic for a moment? That rhythm will build into some more relaxation. Good girl. This is some of the most I've allowed her to move and get herself going. This is good for her mind to learn how to stay focused. Look at the effort she made to get out and around that. She's doing the pattern. I just got to allow her to get confidence in the pattern. Look at the effort. Just stay out of the way. Hi! Just stay out of the way. Leave them be. Make sure you set yourself up in a safe spot so it's easy for you to stay out of the way. That's why I got the fence where I've got it. That's why I've taken all the time already to get her good on the rope and the stick. That then I can just stay out of the way. Now, if you want to get back to comfort, I need you to choose to settle down some more. And you can only give so much information when they're fired up, so you just kind of stay in position. There we go. There we go. There we go. Find more rhythm and relaxation before you get connected. Good girl. See how important rope handling is? If you haven't gone and watched my intro to roping video, you'll find it. Rope handling, so crucial. How good can you feed and lengthen the rope? Let it slide. Every time she chooses to slow herself down, I'll softly kick it up a gear. So she learns to be confident with me putting the gas on and comfortable that she can be ready to put the brakes on. So I'm going to do the gas, she's going to do the brakes. Good girl. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's much better. And I mostly just had to stay out of the way. All my prior training of how to get set up, how to go and come back, how to be soft on the rope and soft on the stick, set me up to then be able to do more allowing, less quit pulling on me and fighting on me, and just allow her to figure out how to move within the boundaries I set. The rope has the boundary on the outside, the stick has the boundary on the inside. The rope says you can't pull away, but the stick says you can't push in at me either. Oh, you little Arabian horse. Now, notice it's tight over there by the gate. So there's been times where she's had a hard time making it all the way around that and getting forward and to me. Right there, that makes her feel very squeezed. So I can allow her to live through that enough times and just stay patient, and that it'll slow down like that. Okay. Or I can make the space bigger. See how she didn't have enough room that time to make it? I don't have to make a thing, I just got to understand that that's what's going on in this scenario. Now I could support by having the stick stay in the game longer. Fancy, fancy girl you are. That helps her get deeper around. And by playing the game long enough till she chooses to slow down as a speedier type horse, here's where we're gonna quit. That's my girl. She starts looking to do things slower, okay? Versus a horse that's making you work the stick a lot, you leave them alone and quit them when they put a little more hustle in their bustle. A little more zippity in their doodah. Okay? What a good girl. And I just quit it right there. That's so much progress in one little session of mostly me standing here, just keeping the rope out of her way, allowing her to work at it. We've trained her mind to think, and this is a byproduct of it. So, honestly, I would have hoped it had been a little bit harder so you could have seen me have to work for it. But when you have a horse that hasn't been trained to lean and ignore the pressure, you very quickly can just stay out of the way. All right, I'll see if I can't find a naughtier type horse that needs a little more support than Miss Alexia, who made it look easy on her first go of it. We also might just film a couple sessions of her doing this so you can see the progress over a couple of days. Good girl.